Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Civil once again. If not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell notification button to get all my latest videos. Today's video I'll show you on how to calculate the area of a field, the bearing, the distance and the perimeter. So let's get started. Figure 1 represents field A, B, C, D and table 1 contains coordinates of the corners. Using information provided, compute A, the bearing and the distance of the playing field, hence perimeter, and question B, the area of the field in hectares. So you can have a look at the table 1. So point A has nothings of 13,909.45 and distance of 25,993.99. Point B has nothing of 14,644.78 and distance of 27,276.212. Point C has a nothing of 14,211.05 and distance of 27,524.87. Point D has a nothing of 13,47.5.72 and distance of 26,242. So if you want to calculate the distance squared plus nothing 2 minus nothing 1 square, the bearing is equal to the difference in eastings. So this same as easting 2 minus easting 1, 2 minus nothing 1. So according to the bearing points that we had, of bearings of line AB will be equal to 27,6.12. So this is our eastings 2 minus our easting 1, which is 25,993.99 all over 14,644.78 minus 13,909.45. So when you do this, you calculate this, you'll get 1282.13 divided by 735.33. When you divide this, you'll get your answer as 1.7436. So you can maintain at 4 decimal places or 3 depending on how you want. So if I want to find the bearing, I'll find the tan inverse of 1.7436. So when you press tan inverse in your calculator, you'll get the tan inverse as 60 degrees, 9 minutes and 53 seconds. For line BC, we shall do the same. So this is our easting 2, which is 27,524.87 minus 27,276.12 all over 14,211.05 minus 14,644.78. So this is our easting 2 minus easting 1, and then this is our nothing 2 minus nothing 1. When you do this, you'll get your answer as 248.75 all over my negative 433.73. And then when you divide this by this, you'll get your answer as negative 0.5735. So the same, you go and find the tan inverse of negative 0.5735. When you'll find the tan inverse of a negative, you'll get the bearing in negative. So I got it as negative 29 degrees 59 minutes and 3 seconds. So bearing cannot be in negative, so what you shall do is just add 360 degrees so that you get the bearing, which is 330 degrees 9 minutes and 57 seconds. So that is the bearing of line BC. Let us now look at the bearing of line CD. So this is our easting 2 minus easting 1, and then this is nothing 2 minus nothing 1. Don't worry about the coordinates because you'll get in the description box below. Also the question, you'll get it there. So when you work out, you'll get it as 1.7436, and then when you find the tan inverse of 1.7436, you'll get as your bearing, which is 6 degrees 9 minutes and 53 seconds. For line DA, these are the coordinates. So this is our easting 2, easting 1 minus easting 1, nothing 2 minus nothing 1. So when you'll calculate this, you'll get your answer as negative 0.5735. When you find the tan inverse of negative 0.5735, you'll get it as negative 29 degrees 50 minutes and 3 seconds. But you know that the bearing cannot be in negative, so if you want to bring it to positive, you add 360 degrees for you to get 330 degrees 9 minutes and 57 seconds. So we are done by calculating the bearing. Now we shall calculate the distances. So I told you previously that if you want to calculate the distance, is equals to easting 2 minus easting 1 squared plus nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared. Sorry, you have to find the square root of these. So this is our formula we shall use. That is the square root of eastings 2 minus easting 1 squared plus nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared. So I'm correcting. Previously I said that it's easting 2 minus easting 1 plus squared minus nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared. So that's the correction. So now we shall take, this is our easting 2 minus easting 1 squared plus this is our nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared. So we are calculating for line AB. So when you calculate what is in the brackets, you'll get it as 1289.13 squared plus 735.33 squared. And then when you square the values in the brackets, you'll get 1643.85.7.34 plus 540.710.21. Then when you add, you'll get it as the square root of 2184.567.55. When you find the square root of this, you'll get your answer as 1478.028 meters. Then for line BC, you do the same. So this is our easting 2 minus easting 1 squared, and then this is our nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared. So when you calculate all and then you find the square root, you'll get it as 500 meters. Same we shall do for the line CD. So this is easting 2 minus easting 1 squared, my plus nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared, and then you find the square root of all the figures. So when you'll do that, you'll get your answer as 1478.028 meters. And then when you calculate for the next line, which is line DA, you shall do the same. Easting 2 minus easting 1 squared plus nothing 1 minus, nothing 2 minus nothing 1 squared, and then you find the square root. So when you calculate all of them, you'll get it as 500 meters. And then the perimeter, you'll take 2 times of, because you can see that this is our playing field. So here we got our answer as line AB 1478.028. Also line DC we got as 1478.028. Line BC we got as 500. All the distances are in meters. So meters, and also here we got 500 meters, line DA. So I've done my perimeter. So perimeter is the area all round. So I've taken 2 times of 1478.028 plus 500. So because they were on the both sides, then when I added this figure that is in the bracket, I got it as 1978.028 times 2, and then I'll get the perimeter as 3956.56 meters. So we are done by calculating the distances. Now we shall calculate the area. So you can have a look. I have 5 columns. So the first one is for point. This is for the nothings, for the eastings, and then this is the double area, positive and negative. So here I've just written all the coordinates as they were. And then when I want to find the area, I'll take, let's start filling this the positive column. So you take the nothing of A multiplied by the easting of B. So it's like this. And then you write, when you multiply, you'll get your answer as 37, 93, 95, 27.3. And then you do the same for the other point. So I'll take the nothing of B, then multiply by the easting C, and then I write it, my answer, in the positive column over here. When you multiply, you'll get 40, 35, 65.7. And then you do same. You will take C. You'll multiply by the easting of D. When you multiply, you get your answers 37, 29, 36, 890.3. So we are done by filling the positive column. So this is the double area, and then we shall fill the negative column. So this one we shall start from here, from the nothings of D, and then we go to the eastings of C. So I'll put my arrow like this. So I'll multiply the nothing of D and the easting of C, and then I write my answer over here. So the answer that I got when you multiply is 370917,441.2, and then I'll do same for the others. So I'll take the nothing of C multiplied by the string of B, and then I write my answer over here. So this was the answer that I got. Also here the same, I take the nothing of B multiply by the string, and then I'll get this. So when you're done, you just add all these values. So the summation of the positive column I've gotten as 11, 55, 42, 83, 83. Same for the negative, you add all these values, then you get it as 11, 39, 21, 60, 11. So let us calculate the area. So if you want to calculate the area, first of all, you'll take this positive, the summation of the positive double area, this one, minus the summation of the negative double area, which is this one. So I've done it here, 11, 55, 42, 83, 83, minus 11, 39, 21, 60, 11. So when you subtract that, you will get 16, 21, 16, 21, 23, 72. And then what you have to do is to divide it by 2. So I've divided the value that I got it over here by 2 and got my area as 81,06,186 meters squared. But remember that they told us that we need to calculate the area in hectares. So 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters squared. So what about 8, 10, 61, 86 meters squared? So when you cross multiply, you'll get it as 1 multiplied by 8, 10, 6, 16, 8 divided by 10,000. Then when you divide, you'll get your answer as 810.62 hectares. So these are the conversion units. 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters squared. 1 acre is equals to 4060.86 meters squared, and then 1 hectare is equals to 2.471 acres. So this was the video about on how to calculate the area of the rectangle, the bearing and the distance. So if you have any question, you can drop it down on my comment, on the comment section below, and they will be get answered. Thank you very much for watching the video.